We start off rainbows and sunshine on a boat. From the future. Oh, and we're talking to a glove, but that's just us being insane. After a bit of nothing, a bot comes down and offers us a soda, and since I'm not a stick in the mud, I accept it. We also get to see a bot stuck in a tree. Kissino. Okay, I'll stop. We also see a dummy that doesn't know how to use the robots, so a granny fixes it. I bet she has no plot relevance in the slightest. Oh, and we meet everyone's favorite Avenger, Sony Stalk. We say, hey, don't break the glove, but then he fucks off. We also get the bow and the main character cusses. Immediate 10 out of 10 game. Once we get to the waypoint, we see a crowd blocking us off, and since we have a severe social anxiety, we decide to detour. And on the detour, we meet a not hot bot, and she tells us how nice it is here, and we ignore her. But apparently they're everywhere, so we meet another one, and she explains lore or something while giving us. And to explain it quickly. What? You thought I would actually tell you what's going on instead of making more dick jokes? What an idiot. Anyways, we learned to tell people to give the L and scan things, I guess, so I guess that's cool. Anyways, we gotta move on because this is being overused like your mom. So we insult a bot and go outside. Once we get to the place to do the thing, I see a car, and since I'm a logical, normal member of society, I try to steal it. And so I can't. Immediate 5 out of 10. And after that depressing experience, I go inside the building and talk to Sony, but after going up the elevator, instead of seeing Sony, we see the hot Russian robot women we're here for! Woo! Anyways, here's the live reaction. Oh, there we go! Hell yeah. Yes! Yes! Those two hotbots give us a key and send us off our own mission. For their love. But after getting on the elevator, I regret my decision and try to get off, but it's too late. After a long and depressing elevator ride, we go outside, and this time we're actually able to drive the car. And after trying to start the car, a big flying robot boy comes out of nowhere and flies us to the destination instead of letting us drive, which is kinda sad. And on the fly, we see the entire place, which I gotta admit is pretty damn beautiful, even for my trolling eyes. I am so glad that we can just... Oh no, I jinxed it. God damn it! Yep, robots are freaking out and crash the car. Then a not hot bot is actually useful for once and helps us out. Then immediately dies. And since the service, I will not forget them, whatever the name is. Oh. And we die. Just kidding, just kidding. We wake up and kill some bots and animals. Don't tell PETA, please. Down the road, we see a pig farm, but sadly we cannot kill them. We then hear someone in the outhouse, and we try to help the post-Taco Bell customer. But we got tricked and almost get assaulted in many ways, but Granny Zina helps us. After a quick conversation with Granny Chadna, we get scanned and we have to pull out the cuss counter.
Son of a bitch. We've got 30 seconds. Move your ass.
30 seconds until what?
30 seconds until we're fucked, sonny boy.
I'm loving this. We then turn a key and watch Granny Zina prove her Chadness more. Then a big boy shows up and we barely get away. After falling for a while, I die. Again. Okay, I'll stop, I promise. But we actually do get there, and the first thought was to immediately light a cig. So I enter the bunker, and we hear a dude on the other side trying to escape. So I decide to be nice for once and get the valve to open it. And basically what happens next is he tries to escape, but sadly the Japanese hentai tentacle monster got to him. The only way to respect his lost soul is to steal his gun and enter the den of the tentacle monster. A little while later, we then enter the safe room of the game. Let's hope there isn't a horny robot fridge that actually exists half the time, and the other half is just a normal Samsung smart fridge. We then find more elevators, but a big robo-worm destroys it. and for obvious reason, I'm gonna call this cute boy Willie. We then get crushed by a boulder, but we don't die because of that totally not gonna be central to the story's doctor. And when we wake up, we are immediately forced to help a guy, but since we do a little trolling, I instead get the upgrade pill. Then a black man breaks down the door and lasers a guy in half. And to totally get revenge for that guy, and not because of my caveman brain, I beat him off with an axe. Not well spoken. Anyways, after killing it, we then see the first of many locks in the game. And after unlocking the lock, we then enter the dark hallway with scary lullaby singing going on. This isn't ominous at all. Wait, is that a normal safe room with a... Oh my god, not my oddly specific worry coming true. Is this a horny fridge? Yep, the streaming ghosty. You should go check out my VOD's channel, The Streamer Ghosty. Anyways, yes, you are right. That is in fact a horny fridge that lets us upgrade now, luckily. After rizzing up the fridge and being confused on why am I starting to feel attracted to a fridge, I exit the room. The elevators are a little broken from my little friend Willie, so we go fix them. Oh, look, another puzzle, but this one wants a cookie, so we go get it and we enter the room. Another puzzle, but this time it is color matching, so I quickly solve it and turn the energy on and we see two elevators. Since the glove says the right one, I go left. When we get off of it, we use a mechanic stole from the Batman games. And also, I say this great one-liner. No. You seem to think you're the coolest thing since Massachusetts, but you didn't know that you're not Massachusetts. After that piece of history, we go to dodge rail carts, and then we see and swim in creamy water, and it's pretty calming all around. Oh, another lock? You know what, I'm just gonna skip until we get to the interesting stuff. Anyways, we get to the rail cart and just chill until I crash from a height that should have killed me. After I get up, I kill some bots and we see a shocked poor soul, so I put him out of his misery. After a bit, we run into Willie again and he destroys things. And I enter a vent.
When the imposter is us! Dun dun! Among us! Among us!
We then learn about big yellow balls that power the world. Also, I once again swim in the creamy water. I then see a very scary log that I have to put canisters of lunar soil in for, so we get it.
Talking to. Forgive me. I'll explain it.
Jesus.
I'll go around her. Not dog shit he is. That very well may be.
I then tried the new gun, and it's meh. After a bunch of random bot killing, we then go to a big bad guy of the game. And he's dead. Great. Anyways, I get the two big balls and put them in the sockets. After getting those balls, I now have to get 4 canisters of deodorant to keep them fresh. Damn, that would have been a great transition to a Manscaped ad. Well, anyways, the first canister has a bunch of off-brand Last of Us zombies protecting it, so here's a montage to shorten it. Oh, warning. Yeah. Another animation. Open animation. What is that? Oh, and it seems like the... Yeah, it's not horny anymore. The robot's not horny. I then turn on the mixers and it's going to take 35 days, and since we don't have that long, we need to speed it up. I turn on the platform and we go to power them up, because that's how electronics work. After a bit longer, I notice that the platform is slow. So after 40 seconds, I move 44 feet and I can electrify the first power thing, and it speeds it up by a few days. Okay, let's do this to a beat.
It's the final brain cell.
Isn't that a beautiful song? Anyways, we get the moldy, creamy, water-filled canister. Anyways, let's continue that montage, yes? I move some and we see more zomboids, but this time they are behind glass. So we move on to another door and we see this one. It's a killer chicken. I've truly seen everything now. Okay, let's move on to the next one, I guess, and it's zombies eating a cow. They're eating burgers right from the source, so I can't really be mad though. But we can move on and go into another vent and exit the room where I fight plants. Bro, why do I gotta be fighting plants and zombies? Aren't they supposed to be fighting? Oh, and I see my favorite kind of fish, the mooing kind. And once again we see the killer chicken, and this time I kill it because I can't let them become sentient. Oh crap, more Russian zombies. Anyways, I then enter a room full of fish. There's a bunch of fish here, like mooing fish, oinking fish, and even the illustrious clucking fish. Since the screen told me, I turn the valves and everything turns green. Yes, it is in fact a fish puzzle. Even though this may be a select... Oh no. No! Oh no, they're all dead. Anyways, let's go on to more puzzles. Okay, I'm satisfied now. We can have a moment of silence for the fish. I then enter the warehouse and full of plants, and we solve another puzzle to turn on the lights. I then have to kill zombies while keeping plants away from the fans. Jesus Christ, I thought plants and zombies fought each other. After a long time, the canisters is filled to the brink with cream. E-water. And after killing a few more robots, I see... Oh. Hi there, buddy. You need to calm down. I know you haven't taken your nap today, but, you know, you just need to calm. Okay, then I open the door and Jesus Christ, nerd jump scare. He's so lucky that he explains to me that there's a scary tree so I don't blast his brains out. And since he isn't an enemy, he tells me to go do something. In this case, a big barrel of polymer. And when I found it, I noticed it is not a barrel, but it is definitely another puzzle. So let's make this a little more bearable here. So there's the entire thing at 10 times speed with funny music going on. After that, I launch the polymer train thing towards the tree, but it doesn't explode. So obviously I need to light another cig to find out what to do. This absolute nerd emoji steals my cig and throws it, exploding everything. I then almost get crushed by a bunch of boulders. Mr. Nerd Emoji then gets zombified, so I kill him. To totally put him out of his misery. Definitely. I then take the canister and put it in Daddy. The door then opens and I enter it. After that, we then enter an elevator and the stupid gloves tries to take some of the glory of who did everything. Anyways, let's get out of this fucking complex. After going up and trying to exit out of the elevator, the door opens and we go through stuff for supplies. And after looting the entire place because of communism, we go outside and touch grass. Just kidding, we see more robots, and those robots are some more flying beans that can repair robots, which is gonna be a pain later. And after avoiding grass and robots, I can find a gate, which we need to open. And the glove tells me to go towards the tower, so I do it. More evading later, we get to it and it's not very safe. We tried to watchdogs the cameras, but the bitch won't let me in. Wait, it's Granny Zina, she's cool, never mind. She basically tells me to get bigger guns and visit her, so I do. Once we get there, I try to wash my hands, but there's no water, which is kind of... Oh, crap, the big robot again. Great, another boss. Already? Wait, is that Granny? Thank God. Let's get some tea and watch a secret government operation somehow. Instead of giving you any information on what's going on, I'm gonna play at 10 times speed and make it sound funny. That was hilarious, or not, telling that I've already done this already.
Даже днем я так